Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Siralim Ultimate and welcome to our penultimate farming episode in this little series of farming episodes. Penultimate of course means second to last, so this is episode 209. Episode 210 will be the final one in this little collection. Of course, that doesn't mean we'll never do episodes like this ever again after the next episode. In fact, we definitely will need to do episodes like this because a game like this, if you intend to 100% it, inevitably you'll have to do a lot of intense grinding at times. But after next episode, what I'll do is, when I come back after that, we will go back to the old style of episodes, which is I play for about an hour without any huge gaps. Let me just adjust the volume a little. Play for an hour without any huge gaps and just see what gets done, right? The way I had usually been doing it before we did this, got into these farming episodes. Anyway, this episode, we've got a few things to do. We've got to hand in the Rune of Prophecies, but not just yet. I want to complete this experiment mission, which is going to happen very soon, and then after that I'm just going to go into the usual grind. So what I'll do is, most likely the first thing you'll see is me back in this hub area, about to hand in the Rune of Prophecies, alright? So I'll be going off screen and I will see you with the highlights shortly. Alright, let us hand in this project and then let us hand in this Rune of Prophecies. And before I start any new projects, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what the next Rune of Prophecies will have for us. Oh, I forgot to roll the goblet. I'll roll it when I go off screen, but let's hand in our rune. 30,000, yeah, that's okay. Let's see what knowledge we got. Nothing that I really needed, but you know what, it's okay. That's fine, and let's see what the new Rune of Prophecies is asking us to do. Assassination missions we are doing. Goblet of Trials. Would have been nice to have a bit of progress on that. We missed out on a little bit. Defeat Azural again. You know what? Let me just go ahead and kick this guy's ass one more time. Actually, before I do that, just in case doing that counts as doing a realm, I'm gonna roll the Goblet of Trials first. So I'm gonna go off screen, I'll roll this, then I'll come back, I'll kick Azrael's ass, then I'll probably come back and do the arena, right? So I'll see you shortly. Okay, well that took forever to roll, but it's done, and just to show you that I haven't forgotten, that I actually have done it, and that we're not going to be losing any more progress on the goblet. Indeed, it is on the animator, and now let's fight Azural again. It was Azural, right? I've been sitting rolling that for so long that I've already forgotten. Yep, it is Azural. And let's fight him at level 13, and let's see how this goes. And let's see how we do. Does he have the same creatures that he had last time, or are they like, do they randomly change? Why are some of our guys asleep? I don't know. Oh man, what is this guy doing? Start battles, okay. So I think let me just get rid of this with the Good Greater Dispel. And nice Ensnare from the Ebony Ant. Alright, we gotta be... And it's pointless to do Feign Death right now, so just do Clayman on yourself. Let's keep on entangling these roots. You can now do a Clayman. And let's do a double Clayman. Now we're getting some good action, and let's do some more roots. Now I think it's time to start doing some Feign Death. Except we need to be a lot stronger than this, evidently. Alright. We've done this before, we'll do it again. But let's keep these guys locked down as best as we can. Would have been nice to get an Archangel's Blessing, but I don't think this battle is going to last too much longer. And that was enough. And what do we get? Some more mana, which I don't think we can stack more than 100 at a time. But the emblems are nice. And we've killed him. Alright, what I'm going to do now is... we also have to do arena battles. And I'm going to get all of these 8 arena battles done. But before we do that, let me just see. Did that count? It did not count. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to go and do the arena battles, and I'll be back when they're done, right? See you shortly. It was a really annoying fight, and I had such a good party too. I had a leper to cast corpse explosions. But you know what, we got the 8 that we needed, which is fine for me. We gain a few ranks as well. And let's see, do we get anything good in this treasure? No, we don't. No, we don't. One thing I could have done is I could have checked whether... what I could have done is I could have gone to my... currency. I could have noted down how much glory I had and then checked whether the bonus that we're supposed to be getting from our partial construct card set is being applied. Because right now it looks like it isn't, but maybe it's being applied not at that stage, but at the stage where it gets added to your actual resource total. If that makes sense, maybe it's just bugged. Anyway, I just want to show you that, and having shown you that, I'm gonna go back off screen to do some regular realm farming, and I'll be back to show you the next highlight shortly. And here is the first card drop of the episode, Electropod Beetle. And because this is a pretty nice compact realm, I'm gonna stay here for a bit and do a bit of card farming. It's not as tiny as that other realm that we saw previously a couple episodes ago, so it's not as quick to farm, but I'm hoping that it being not that small means it will also not glitch out the way that that realm glitched out in pretty disturbing ways with the, you know, creatures stuck in the walls. Hopefully that doesn't happen here. Hopefully that doesn't happen here. And one way or another, I'll be back and you'll know how it went, right? See you in a bit. Alright, Electropod Fly card obtained. And there's no sign of this place glitching out, but I think I might call it good here, because we're at that point where it's costing for us to do this 4 times more than 100,000. And I do have a lot of power to spend. We've got 19.8. You know what? I'll do it a little bit more. I'll do a little bit more. We'll see if maybe we can get one more card. Because I mean, I guess you could say if not this, then what else are you saving all this power for? But I also know that you can spend resources on other things like treasure chests at the guild. So I do want to build up a bigger stockpile as well. But I'll spend a little bit trying to get something else. And I'll be back with you in just a few moments to let you know what the next highlight is. Alright, see you in a bit. And here we go, Electropod Mantis. And I might as well kill the last 3 just to get a partial refund on the power I spent. But yeah, I think this is gonna be all in this realm, all the farming that I'll do in this realm. It is a decent realm, but it does get pretty expensive after a while, and like I said, I've already, I think I was close to like 19.99 million. Sorry, 19.90 million. So I spent about 130,000, and just so you can see, it's now costing 29,000 just to summon the one group, and each time you summon it then gets more expensive. So these last 2 electropods are gonna have to wait for the next realm. In either event, I will be back to show you the next highlight in just a moment. Here we go, Electropod Scorpion card is now in the bag. That is card number 390. That is card 5 out of 6 from this set, and I hope that pretty soon I'll be showing you the complete set. And with that, I'm gonna go back off screen, and I will be back to show you the next highlight shortly. Well, looks like Rosebud is back for another round. Let's make this quick. Let's make this quick. $500 glory. Okay, so we're not in the arena, so there's no point checking whether this is getting multiplied, because I imagine similar to the Riddle Dwarf tokens tickets, it only applies to, you know, the specific, like, the games, and not the tickets outside of that. Similarly, I don't know, maybe it's even getting multiplied, but yeah, you know what, I could have checked, but I was just feeling too lazy. Next time we fight her, I'll check. It'll involve me taking a snapshot of exactly how much glory I have, and then how much it went up by, and then being like, okay, was it exactly what it said on the screen, or was it multiplied by the factor that's been granted to us by our set bonus for the constructs? Anyway, that's something to think about the next time we either go to the arena or encounter Rosebud. For now, it's time for me to go back off screen. See you in a bit. Alright, this guy's back. Let's try and make this quick. Let's see what he's gonna try and do this time. What do you got going on? Man. Oh. Fucking Shackler. Alright, you know what? It's fine. We can handle this. We can handle this. We can just we can actually get rid of our debuffs, because he's not permanently putting them on us. What? Okay, anytime I guess we cast a spell, or anyway, what I don't even care. I think we're good though. Yeah, he's dead. He's gone. Screw you, Xantai. There we go. Didn't even give us anything good. But yeah, that's just a quick Xantai fight, and with that, I'm gonna go back off screen. See you in a bit. And there we go. Electropod Spider card obtained. Electropod set complete. And now I'm at a bit of a loss. Because I need to decide what to do next. I could get one of these that raises our... Is there anything that increases health gain? Let's take a look. Among the card sets that we have partially unlocked, I'm gonna be looking for the anything that mentions health. That's recovering health. That's actually, hang on. We have... I think we already have mending, right? Because, yeah, our creatures always have mending, yeah. So we already have that. But if we completed that card set, we could potentially replace that party member with something else. Well, where were we? We're looking at Ents. What about Fae? This could be, you know, more damage with spells. We do a lot of our damage happens via spells. We could do that. Often I'd be picking the next thing off screen, like I'd be doing this off screen, like I'd just go and then you'd see, oh hey, I'll be like, hey, this is the card set we're doing now. But okay, hey, this is interesting. And we already have some of the partial set bonuses, but why not raise it all the way? I think this is what I've shortlisted, unless I find something awesome in the remaining. There also might be a card set that just isn't on this list because we haven't even gotten a single card from it yet. To see that, I'd have to, you know, open up the browser, and I'll do that when I'm done playing. Like, before I sign off for the night, I'll just take a look at the overall card sets, and I'll see if I made the right choice. What's this? Oh, this is recovering health. Oh, but the full set bonus is interesting. We get more resurrections. Normally it's capped at 10. It would be capped at 15. What's this? Oh, this is enemies. Enemies having less health, but only after they resurrect. This would make silenced better. Could be a good one. But, I mean, silenced isn't that great in boss fights anyway. So far, Kolos is the one that... Oh, this actually isn't bad either. But how many of the Smith enemies have we unlocked? So let's look for the Smiths. The Smiths, where are they? There is that Smog. Here we go. Smiths. We need 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're missing one. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're missing one. So I'd rather go for a card set where we can start farming everyone straight away. So with that in mind, I think we'll go for Kolos. Yeah. So normally I'd be showing this, normally I wouldn't be showing this, I'd just be doing all my thinking off screen. But I figured I'll show you just this one time, just so you can see the kinds of things that go through my head when I'm deciding which cards to farm. And after much deliberation, we have decided, well, I have decided, but I'm assuming your consent in the process. I'm assuming that you don't disagree that Koloss with the max health bonus from stat gains does directly affect our build more than a lot of the other things we've seen. So if there are no further objections, I'm just gonna go ahead and summon one of them. Let me also see which page of the... First of all, this is beautiful. Nearly every card on this page is obtained. Just this Aspen Ent is throwing everything off. We even had the next card on the next page. But you know what? One day we'll find this card. It's not even a big deal. Let me just summon a couple of Koloss creatures. More to see which page of this they're on than anything else. So page 34. How many of the Kolosses do we have? We should have all 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And out of this we need 3 of the cards. Okay. It was page 34, yeah. So with that done, it's time for me to go back off screen, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, this is not one of the cards I was farming for, but I will take it all the same. The Wizened Snap Trap, and that's even given us this interesting bonus which will almost never come into play. But I imagine you played this game long enough, eventually I'll have one battle where it's the difference between winning and losing. I'm sure it'll happen. But more than that, I'm just happy to have another card unlocked. And with that, I'll be back to show you the next highlight in just a moment. Here we go, Night Veil Construct card obtained. I believe I mentioned a while ago that I'd gotten knowledge with that construct, and I was going to be subsequently farming them. One other very important thing. Let me show you something that I've got going on. I've got a hunt mission finally for the Revenant Dagon. So this card is going to be coming to us not long from now. And I'll even show you the progress I've made on the Revenant Horror. God, I'm going to be so relieved when the set is complete. And where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, the problem is, okay, so some of these, when you're going alphabetically, it's by race, but the race isn't always the first word, right? Like in this case, chaos is the first word, like shapeshifter is the race. So you can see why I sometimes, when I'm scrolling through these lists, it looks like I've forgotten how English works. It's mainly because I see like some other letter and I'm like, have I gone too far? And then I have to read, okay, like where is the race actually mentioned? But anyway, let's go back a little bit and see that the Revenant Horror, we're getting there, nearly halfway. But this one, yes, we did hit 500, and now we're just waiting on this. I mean, it'll take a while before the hunt mission actually finishes for the Revenant Dagon. And in the interim, I will farm some other things as well. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. And with that, I'm going to go back off screen. I'll be back with you shortly for the next update. And here we go. This is the next card set that we are going to farm, the Unguided set. I know previously I said we'd be doing the Koloss, and we will do the Koloss, but this is more important because creatures have more base health. This is going to help us by far the most. And this is going to be what we are going to focus on now. And having shown you the first card, I'm going to go back off screen. And I'll be back to show you the next update in just a moment. Okay, just wanted to check in briefly to show you this. Nothing special, and I think that's about all the attention it deserves. So, yeah. Okay, we are about to get a skin. The battle ended too quickly for me to really even register what it looked like. Other than, I think it might have had pink highlights. Ultimate Unguided. Let's take a look at this. Ultimate Unguided. I guess not pink, but kind of like, what is that color? Like magenta, something like that. And you know, looks pretty cool. I'm still getting used to what the Unguided look like normally, but this skin does look pretty cool. Okay, I haven't been farming these guys for that long. And I'll show you what one of the normal guys looks like. Yeah, okay. The normal guys, I guess, don't have you know, these floating runes that we saw on the skin, and not quite as colorful either. So yeah, I'm always happy to see one of the many wonderful skins in this game. Sorry, like I'm trying to kill these guys while talking to you. I should really focus on one thing at a time. Let's take another look at the skin, and then we can call it good. The Ultimate Unguided. Yeah, I mean, now that I've reminded myself what the Unguided normally looked like, I can see what makes this skin special. But yes, having shown you that, I think it's time for me to go back. See you in a bit. Well, it finally happened, that thing that I keep thinking is gonna happen but never does. I got the card for this creature, but I accidentally clicked too far past it, so I'll have to show you in this screen. Missed the pop-up for it. Only, in fact, where's the candle? Yeah. Like, we could confirm by going to the candle, but we can also confirm by just looking at our card set and seeing that the Unguided set now has 2 cards in it, including the Unguided Desecrator. Creatures with long names sometimes get part of them cut out, because there isn't enough space to display them all, but yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't show you the... It's really satisfying for me to see the screen where it shows you the card, you know, before you then go and look at your full card list and, you know, the partial bonuses. I'm as disappointed as you are that we didn't get to see that. But at least I get to show you, you know, confirmation that the card has been obtained, and I've unwittingly turned it off. That's not good. This is an important bonus to have. We need to keep it always on. But yeah, wanted to show you that, and having shown you that, I'll go back off screen and I'll talk to you in a bit. Here's a fun thing we haven't seen in a while. This is the 3 trainer battle. So who are we gonna fight? The Crusader Master, alright? I mean, this should be trivial. We're gonna get some achievements out of this as well. Some loot as well. Alright, I'm into this. Then we have the Golem Master. Quickly make short work of you. And collect some more loot. Always love getting loot. And finally, the Gargantuan Master. And we do actually have a Rune of Prophecies mission to fight Rhodian creature masters, but unfortunately, it's just slightly more. We needed to do 4 instead of 3. So unless we find this encounter again, or unless we find the rat stamper to get this taken care for us, yeah, we won't be able to finish out this Rune of Prophecies. But you know what? At least we got to see this rare encounter. Ooh, and we get some knowledge with the Revenant horror as well. So a very profitable little Nether Realm for us. Yeah, at least you got to see this very rare Nether Realm encounter, and hopefully we see more of it as well. We get those achievements as well. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna go back off screen. See you in a bit. We are about to get another unguided skin, and this one looked really cool. In the brief moment that I saw it, Ancient Tech. Let's take a look at this. Ancient Tech. Ooh, yeah. I like that. I like the glowing, like the horns and the tail, I believe. It took me a while to see that the tail is actually connected because it's, you know, the dark coiling part of the tail. It's a bit hard to see against the dark background, but yeah, no, that's definitely his tail, and it's more obvious, I guess, when you look at the sprites at the bottom. But yeah, I really like that look. Really cool. And having shown you that, it's time for me to go back off screen. See you in a bit. Here's a bit of a bonus. A card from Random Loot, the volatile Vulper Tinger, has even given us a new partial bonus. Not, I mean, it's fine, I guess. Extra attacks are okay, but mostly it's just something that I'm happy we unlocked, because it adds yet another card to our collection. And with that, I'm gonna go back off. See you in a bit. Okay, came across this Mimic in the Unsullied Meadows, and he does look a little bit different. I think we might be about to get a special skin. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Indeed, we did the Unsullied Meadows skin for the Mimic. And let's take another look at the skin in this menu, because it does give you a really good look at the skin against a black background, which usually helps really show off the details. And then you can also see the sprite underneath. That's the other reason why I always show skins over here. And I mean, it's not the most elaborate looking skin, but it is appropriate for the area. And yeah, looks pretty cool. And I imagine it would look pretty interesting under fusions as well, because that would change the color palette. And although this applies to all of the skins. But yeah, that's another Mimic skin obtained. And with that, I'm gonna go back off screen. See you in a bit. Well, this is something I haven't seen in a while. A nether stone just lying around out in the wild. Which one is this gonna be? Nothing special. But seeing one lying around is something I can't even remember when the last time it was that this happened. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen any of these in any of these farming videos, which have been going on over quite a number of days. I'm pretty sure. Unless I missed one, and I don't think I did. I mean, obviously if I did, I wouldn't know I did, so that's a whole philosophical question unto itself. But I've been pretty good at exploring realms, so even if I did miss one, the point is, it happens rare enough that this is the first time I remember seeing it, whereas other things, even if I do miss them, we do see them often enough that I nonetheless, encounter them with some regularity. But this one, quite a while since the last one. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you, and with that, I'm gonna go back off screen. So, see you in a bit. Alright, here's another one. Again, nothing special. Just something will turn into piety later, but yeah, you know what, just wanted to show you, and now I'm going back off. Finally, Revenant Dagon card in the bag, and that is 8 out of 9 Revenant cards. Where are you? 7 out of 8, sorry. 7 out of 8. Only one card left, the Revenant Horror, which is gonna take a while because we still need a bit of knowledge. And when I say a bit of knowledge, I mean a lot. We need 230 more, but again, it could happen pretty quickly, and we're more likely to get knowledge with it the more other creatures we knock off into S rank. So it is gonna happen. Pretty confident it'll happen. Maybe not this episode, but I mean, I hesitate to make any promises, but I am more confident, I'm confident that more likely than not it'll happen next episode. But, only time will tell. But yes, that's just a lovely bit of progress I wanted to share with you, and having shared that, it's time for me to go back, right? See you in a bit. Now the nether stones are finally pouring in, with just over 1 day left to go in a Netherstone week. We have a shimmering trinket of rarity 202 again. Again, no trait means I'm not going to be that excited to actually use it, but again, it's going to give us a nice bit of piety when we eventually crush it. Yeah, so just wanted to show you that, and now I'm gonna go back off screen, and I'll see you shortly. All right, the construct set is complete. We now, at least theoretically, should be getting a boost in glory from the arena. I will have to test this to see if this is working properly, because now we should be getting 15% glory for completing this very large set. Definitely one of the largest we've seen. And yeah, as you can see, I took a bit of a break from farming the unguided to get this construct out of the way. Let me just lower the volume a little bit. And just as a mimic. But yeah, another set complete, another minor objective done, another small step in the very, very, very long road to getting 100%. And honestly, I'm pretty happy about this. But yeah, it's time for me to go back off screen, and I'll be back to show you the next highlight briefly. Alright, it's time to take this guy down again, so let's just make this quick. Let's make this quick. Not be so easily bested. Are you sure about that, man? Are you sure about that? What's your deal? Locks on to 2 enemy creatures. Man, I'm not too worried about this. Let's just do this. What are you doing, man? What? There's some annoying garbage going on. Let's reincarnate because this is annoying. How does he have so much? Okay, what the fuck is going on? Oh, start and end of each enemy's turn. Okay. So he hasn't actually taken a turn, he's just deals more damage for each time it attacked. So can we, like... Oh my god. Okay, just defend. At the end of... Man, this is such an annoying combination of things. Oh man. Like, why are we silenced? Who the fuck is silencing us? Like, what is... Oh, whatever, dude. Just reincarnate again, I guess? And just kill these jokers. Yeah, fuck this nonsense. Fuck this nonsense. Yeah, I might just start cutting out these Xantai fights, but it is technically an unusual, you know, a rare encounter. So for now, I'll keep doing them. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll be back soon for the next update. And here we go. Finally, this took quite a bit of farming, but it did drop in the same realm as we fought the Xantai fight in. So it hasn't been long since I last spoke to you, but it has been a long time overall farming this guy. And now our creatures have more base health. And I want to see how much that actually contributes. So I made a note that after the bonuses are applied in previous combats, our Dread White had 2.03 million health. How much has that gone up? 2.08. Doesn't seem like much, and in fact it isn't much, but because we have, assuming we can keep Meraxus alive, because we have and because we have a spell like Clayman, because we can scale infinitely, even a small difference in the starting number once you start doubling and tripling 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times can result in a pretty big difference in what your health is down the line, which is why I think it's worthwhile to invest in this. And yeah, I'm happy that I got this card, and with that I'm gonna head back off screen, so see you in a bit. Alright, we are about to hand in the Goblet of Trials, and soon after that, the Rune of Prophecies. So let's hand in the goblet first. Let's hand in the goblet. And let's see what we get. Again, I'm gonna look through just to see if we get any knowledge. I mean, at this point, the only creature I'm looking for knowledge for is the Revenant Horror, and nothing in this batch, but that's okay. We do complete a prophecy task, and now we just need to play Kino, slot machines, Siralim. Okay, so we need to play all 4 Real Dwarf games, and then we will have the Rune, not exactly maxed out, but very, very close to maxed out. So let's start with slots. If we're gonna get ripped off, as we usually do, might as well get it out of the way early. And hey, look at that. Nothing. Let's play Siralim, because this one can take a bit of time, especially if you keep getting extra turns. We do get some of the special currency, which is probably the most valuable thing, other than just generic treasure drops, which we seem to keep missing. And now this is our last turn of rather turns. Okay, Now, let's do Kino. We're accumulating a lot of tickets just because I've been answering a lot of Real Dwarf questions as I've been going through these realms, and now we're getting double tickets every time that happens. Alright, almost didn't get anything, but just got a couple of matches right at the end. That's fine. And now let's talk to you. And we're probably not going to win anything. Oh, well, I guess we got something. Alright. Now, I'll show you the Rune of Prophecies. It is frustratingly close to being finished. And if we were able to finish it off, we'd get a nice boost. But unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. We're just gonna hand it in like this, and off screen I'm even gonna make sure I don't forget to roll this, because I have forgotten in times past and then lost progress on that. So let's just hand in our Rune of Prophecies. Another 36,000. Alright, that's fine. Let's take a look at what sort of knowledge we get. Nothing with the one thing that I care about. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think I'm gonna go back off screen now, and I'll be back to tell you the next thing shortly. Okay, I just lost at the arena, but it's okay because I got enough kills. I got enough wins to beat the prophecy task, and we get a bit of a treasure for it as well. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. I forgot to check whether this bonus is being applied. I will do that next time. So we got 6,500. What I should have checked was gone into the currency to see if glory went up by 6,500 or by 6,500 plus an extra 15%, which would have been about an extra 1,000, I think, almost close to that. I'll do that next time. We'll have as long as our glory remains in this order of magnitude, it'll be easy to make this calculation. If we had millions of glory, then it would be difficult to check whether, you know, that tiny amount was being multiplied, just because, you know, it would be in the, you know, very last decimal place. But yeah, we'll have time to make this calculation later on. But yeah, for now, I just wanted to show you that we'd done that. And for our Rune of Prophecies, oh, you know what? We also have to beat Tauren. I'm also gonna do that. That's the other thing we'll do. And honestly, there's a chance we might be able to finish this entire Rune of Prophecies. For now, though, let's just fight Tauren. Hopefully we have enough damage reduction to deal with this guy, because he's got that really annoying thing where he does scripted indirect damage to you at the start of your turn. Let's see. We might have to come back. Ooh, yeah, we get these little bonuses as well. He's going to be blind and snared, which is wonderful. Repelling and splashing. I don't know if that's going to help us. Well, we'll see. Do we instantly die? No, we don't. No, we don't. What is your deal? That's not very descriptive. Anyway, let's try and do this the classic way. Keep him snared, I guess. And I think we have enough damage reduction that we can that we can sustain the scripted damage he's doing. We would, though, prefer that he not get a chance to take his turn, if at all possible. So let's do feign death. And I think he is toast. One of them came back. And is now... I was gonna say, and is now dead. And... not sure why you came back so many times, but that's okay. Another win against Torin, and we can summon him again, but I'm not gonna... we might want to hold on to this mana to improve somebody later, so let's leave it at that. And with that, I think I'm just gonna go back off screen, and I'll be back to show you the next highlight in just a moment. And we are one step closer to finishing the unguided set with this card. And with that, I'm gonna go back off screen. I'll be back to show you the next highlight in just a moment. One thing I completely neglected to highlight is the fact that we have just hit 400 cards. I did not expect it to happen this quickly. I did find the last few cards in a bit of a flurry. And yeah, we've hit yet another milestone. So that's that's good. We have been going at a rate of at least for the last few episodes, more than 10 cards per episode. Of course, the qualifying detail is that these aren't normal episodes. These are highlight episodes comprised of me just showing you the highlights of stuff that happened across multiple days, and it's something that's only possible because I have a backlog of normal episodes going up, which allows me to do stuff like this, where episodes are going up at a rate of less than 1 per weekday. Less than 5 per week, let's say. But still, it's working out quite nicely, so I think maybe this is kind of setting out a bit of a, maybe like a long-term plan for what the series could look like. Spend some time playing the game normally, make realm progress, go deeper, or make Get of the Gods progress, and build up a bit of a backlog, a bit of a buffer, and then use that time to do the kind of farming that's only possible, in something similar to what you're seeing right now, with farming split across multiple days, and you only see the highlights. Because if I showed all of it, that would just multiply the footage by like 10 times. I'm not even joking, because sometimes you do go a long time without finding anything. But yeah, that's just something to think about. Anyway, having a thought about that, I'm gonna go back off. It's not gonna be long before I end this episode, but I wanna do a little bit more. I wanna maybe finish this card set, but we'll see. Anyway, going back off, I'll show you the next highlight in just a moment. And this might not take long at all. So the unguided psychic card is now in the bag. Just one left. We are already at 401. I mean, it's just been one more card since I last showed you the total, but still, each one we find does take us closer. But yeah, having shown you this, I'm gonna go back off, and I'll see you in just a moment. And just a couple minutes later, we get the unguided sadist card. We now have even more base health. It's not raising it by a huge amount, but every little bit helps. As I mentioned, especially when you're relying on a scaling up strategy. The amount you start with is often crucial, and small amounts, small differences can really amount to something pretty big once you've multiplied yourself 5, 6, 7 times. But yeah, that's another card set down, and I'm actually not sure what the next one I'm gonna farm is gonna be. It could be Koloss, but there's another one I'm considering. I will let you know in just a moment. Right, see you in a bit. And here we go. This is the card set that we're going to be farming next, the giant card set. And I will explain why. This is, I believe, our first card in this set. This truly gigantic 10 card set. And, you know, it speaks for itself. It increases our maximum health by a percentage, which I think is going to help us out quite a bit. And having shown you the first one, it's time for me to go back off screen. See you in a bit. Alright, I'll just show this briefly because we're about to get some special currency. Yeah, 2000 notoriety, woohoo! And nothing else. I'll talk to these guys. I just noticed the ex-bartender. There's the goblin, there's this dude, this person, and yep, I think that's about it for this. Gonna head off, see you in a bit. And here we go, already making good progress on the giant set. This is the second card, no partial bonus yet, but that's gonna come soon. And with this little update, I'm gonna head back off, see you shortly. And here we go, partial set bonus obtained. Creatures have 5% more maximum health. Now I want to check something. While I still have some summons on the screen, let's actually start summoning the next giant. The giant mangler. I'm gonna check how much health the Dread White has. 2.28 million. Can I undo, or can I disable this card mid-realm is the question. Is an interesting question. So I've disabled this card. So remember 2.28 million. 2.1, okay, it does. I mean, it makes sense. When we found the unguided card and got the bonus for that, it did update in the middle of the realm. The main thing I just wanted to check was, can you disable a card in the middle of the realm? And it seems that you can. And the bonuses will apply or cease to apply instantly. So that's interesting, because you can't change your anointments in the middle of the realm, but you can change your cards. Although I guess anointments are just giving you different abilities entirely. Cards are just giving you, for the most part, just existing abilities and making them slightly better. So there is that. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that we've gotten another card, and with that I think I'm gonna head back off. See you in a bit. And here we go. Giant Mangler card obtained, and in case you can't tell from the background, I have gone back to farming the torture chamber just because I'm trying to get knowledge. I'm really trying to get knowledge up with the Revenant horror. It's happening very slowly. I found 1 drop for 10 knowledge in the last few realms, but damn it, I'm gonna make this happen. Between this episode and the next episode, I'm gonna make this happen. But anyway, that's not the point. The main point was I wanted to show you the card that we got, and that takes us to card 406, by the way. We're we're really racing through. We're gonna be at 500. I was gonna say not long from now, but it probably will be long from now because quite long from now actually, because these farming episodes are gonna end after the next one. And then we'll be doing Gate of the Gods, which I don't think is going to give us too many opportunities for cards to drop. But anyway, let's just enjoy the ones that we're getting. And let's be happy about that. Anyway, I'm going to go back off. I'm going to be ending the episode soon. But I just want to go a little bit longer, right? See you in a bit. Alright, here's another bonus card. I think this one was from one of the creatures we fought. Let me just confirm that by looking at the battle history. Yes, that creature was indeed among this group that was killed and has given us their card. So just want to show you that, and with that I'm gonna go back off. See you in a bit. And mere moments after I showed you that Mythicant card, here's the card for the Mystical Giant. They are really coming fast, although now the realm is full of these guys and I've got to clear a bunch of them out before I can summon anybody new, but that's something I'll get to when I go back off screen now. Oh, we're about to get a giant skin, I think. Let's just take a look. Ooh, blue Oni. I wasn't even looking at the screen when it showed up. I just barely, out of the corner of my eye, noticed that one of them looked kind of blue. And let's take a look at this skin. Where might we find it? These are those guys, red golems. We've overshot. It's a blue Oni, must be back here. There we go. Alright, I'm into that. Kind of a almost like a leopard skin. I don't know what this garment is called, but like the spotted thing that he's wearing. But yeah, it looks pretty cool, and you see the horn, and in its sprite, it almost looks like he has only one eye, but I think those are two eyes that are just close to each other, maybe, because in the top it does clearly show that he does have two eyes. Anyway, another cool skin. Always happy to see a new skin. Always happy to share these skins with you as well. But yes, I'm gonna go back off. I'm gonna have to end this episode soon, but I'm desperately trying to farm some knowledge with the Revenant horror, and I think I'm gonna dedicate the rest of this day, as much as I can play this day, to trying to do that. And at the end of this day, whatever else we find, you know, updates, I'll keep on putting them in, and however long the video gets, I mean, the longer it gets, the better. It means we found a lot of cool stuff. But I'm gonna keep going the rest of this day, and only at the end of this day, when I'm done playing for the day, will I end this episode. This day being whatever day it is. I don't even remember. It's a Saturday is all I know. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and having said that, I'm gonna go back off screen for a bit. See you when I've got something to show you. Okay, I don't know what's about to happen right now, but this dialogue seems different. Can it be? Oh, the Tanukruk is back. Okay. Are we gonna get a special skin for beating it? Or is it just well, let's see what happens. No, all we can do is summon it again. That's you know what, that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and summon it again. That's okay. That's you know what, that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and summon it again. That's you know what, that's you know what, that's okay. 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 we might as well have a second one of these. That's fine. I'll summon it when I get back home, and I'll show you the summoning as well, because you know it's a rare creature. But yeah, just wanted to show you this, and I'm gonna go back off. See you in a bit. And here's a piece of garbage netherstone. And as promised, we are about to summon the new Tanukruk. I should also mention that we are now in we now have this bonus for the week, just general loot from all sources, which I'm okay with. It means any source of loot, I guess, now has a good chance of giving us something special. Anyway, let me first of all hand in some of these projects. Still doing, ooh, let's see if the raid gives us anything good. No, man, this is rough. Farming knowledge for a specific creature that you can't summon is really rough. And nothing special from that either. Hang on, let me just do a new pilgrimage. Yeah, we're getting very close to 50 with all of the gods, but it'll take a while because it gets more expensive as you go on. Let's immediately just do another raid. And let's do an experiment this time. And now the main thing that I even brought you here for. Yeah, let's just summon this Tanukruk. There we go. And yeah, I'm gonna go back off. See you in a bit. Might as well show this, because we're gonna be playing with some of these dwarves, and we're gonna be getting hopefully a little bit of the special currency and some loot as well. And who knows, possibly even some knowledge. Siralim. Oh, I was trying to land on the treasure chests in the corners. Obviously, I mean, I can't. There's no skill involved. You just keep rolling, and then what you get is what you get. Let's play some slots. Please, for once, just give me something. Outrageous. Outrageous. Kino usually gives me at least something. There we go. Not a lot, but you know what? At least it's something. And having shown you that, I'm gonna go back off. See you in a bit. And here we go. Sand Giant card has now given us another partial bonus. Even more health. And I think that's put us at 5 out of 6 out of 10. Alright, this card set is we are really racing through it. But yeah, gonna go back off. See you in a bit. And here we go. Stone Giant card is now in the bag. Yeah, we're getting through this set pretty quickly. Alright, see you in a bit. And here's a special giant skin that we're about to get. This one looked very odd in the meat giant. Yes, I was gonna say it looked like it was like it didn't have any skin. And just to show you what it looks like, let's take a look at this. Meat giant. Ugh, that's it's kind of nasty, but also kind of awesome. But yeah, having shown you that, I'm gonna go off. See you in a bit. And here we go, Tower Giant card obtained. I think we've just got a couple more left to go. Indeed. Alright, see you in a bit. And mere moments after that, Wall Giant card is now ours as well. Oof, another pretty pretty large card set is about to be fully collected, and honestly I feel great, and hopefully I'm gonna be showing you that fully completed set in just a few moments. Look who's back, look who's back. Alright, let's try and make this very quick. Okay, this is pretty bad because minions are annoying, but we can put a whole bunch of debuffs on them, and we can hopefully, the ones that aren't ensnared, ensnare them, and should be able to proceed as normal. But don't attack these guys, their minions are gonna kill you. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Let's actually bring you back with the reincarnation, and in fact I think we're just gonna probably win like this. Oh no, this is irritating, but now that his friends are dead, he should soon follow. He has one of his things is when their creatures die, they cast a whole bunch of spells, which is resulting in a bunch of garbage. Jeez, man, just stop, dude. And now I think we were told that we couldn't do anything more because we had cast too many spells, or like too many spells had been cast, or something like that. Whenever something spirals out of control, the game has sort of fail-safes to stop extra actions from, if not happening, then at least having any effect on combat. So, actually a mimic? Yeah, so I think something like that probably triggered during that fight. I could have looked at the battle history, but honestly, I'm not too excited. I'm not too worried. I'm not too bothered by Xantai at this point. But anyway, having shown you that, I'm gonna go off. See you in a bit. Here we go, finally, our first trait netherstone in this entire series of farming videos, and the trait is Confrontation. And let me just take a look at it, because it's a pretty high rarity one too. Okay. It doesn't really work with our build, but I can think of many other builds where this would be a very useful thing, so definitely gonna hold on to it, and maybe even let's lock it. There we go. Lovely stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go back off screen, and I'll talk to you soon. And in the same realm, I found this. No traits on it, but it's definitely gonna be a good one to maybe crush up into some piety later on. Alright, pretty happy about that. Right, see you in a bit. Here is another complete bonus of a card. I got it from the loot bonus that I got for reaching another favor rank with Tartareth. No, not the loot bonus, from the loot itself. Although I do believe you do also get loot bonuses for getting higher and higher, but no, I got it from the loot itself, and maybe the bonus from reaching another favor rank tipped me over the edge to give the card, but you know, RNG being RNG, you can't really tell. Either way, I'm glad I got the card, regardless of what it was that granted it to me. And with that, I'm gonna go back off screen. I'll be back with you in just a moment. Looks like Rosebud is back, and I don't think she is gonna do much better than the last however many times we encountered her, but nonetheless she keeps trying, and now she has once again given us a nice bit of glory, and we're done. One thing I'll point out is, yes, I can hand in my Goblet of Trials. I'm gonna wait to do that at the very end of this episode. I am determined to get... And I know I'm losing a bit of progress in the process in terms of not making inroads into the next Goblet of Trials, but really I'm almost done for the day. I'm almost done with this episode. All I want is to find this final giant card, and when I find that, then I'll end the episode, then I'll hand in the Goblet of Trials, and then, you know, everything will be great. But yeah, I'm gonna go back off screen. I'll talk to you in a bit. And here is another bonus card from Random Loot. This one from one of these cages, I think. These items in the torture chamber, that one of the various places in the torture chamber where you can get random loot, and this one gave us a card, which I'm pretty happy about. Alright, that's enough for now. Going back off. Now. And it's a piece of trash netherstone. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. Alright. Going back off now. Oh my god, this took so long. First of all, hang on, let me just adjust my mic. This took so long that I'm gonna need to explain to you to give you context for how long this took, because you only see the highlights, you don't see how much time has passed in between. And this, let me just explain what happened. So let's go to our bestiary, and let's just open up the knowledge progress on a random creature like this Abomination Volatile. Now, with most creatures, once you hit 10,000, that's roughly when the knowledge increase will level off. Because at that point, you will no longer get knowledge for them in random drops. You'll only get knowledge for them if you fight them in combat, and then that'll only apply to creatures that spawn in realms, so on and so forth. So if I go through this list, you'll see a bit of a theme, that a lot of these will hover at around 10,000-ish, maybe a little bit more. Some of them have yet to reach that, but for the ones that hit S rank, you'll notice that they're clustering around the 10,000 mark. Now, some of them are more than 10,000, a lot more than 10,000. Now, why might you have certain creatures that have really high knowledge? Well, that will only come if you've been farming them specifically. So, for instance, if we look at one of the various races, let's look at the whites, for example, because we farmed these guys specifically, and we kept on fighting them until we got the card. So this isn't just a random distribution. This is the distribution of how long it took until the card dropped. So all the way to 20,000 for this guy, 30,000 for this guy, 30,000 for him as well, 70,000 for the Terror White, and 40,000 for the Trepidation White. Early on in the series, there was also I think the Uralos Knight, which didn't even take that long, but it felt like it took longer than it did. One creature that definitely took very long was the Stag Abstract. 147,000. We were farming this guy for ages until he dropped his card. So this is just giving you some context for creatures for which it took a while until they dropped the card. Now let me show you how long this giant took. How long I've been farming this guy across multiple sessions, most of which were entirely unrecorded because nothing happened in them. I just sat there and farmed, and then nothing dropped. I mean, a couple other random cards did drop, like the I've forgotten what they were, but you know, the ones from Random Loot and so on, and a couple nether stones as well. But this dragon has been frustrating me for a long time. And let me show you. Let me just show you this. Let me just show you this. Again, it's one of those sets where it's not only did he take ages, but he's also the only creature. Everything else in the set is a nature type creature. This one guy is a chaos type. Oh, and actually now that I'm looking at it, it felt a lot longer than it was. Maybe because of the fact that I split it across so many sessions. I thought for sure this was going to be more than the Stag Abstract. But it seems like the Stag Abstract, technically, by quite some distance actually, by nearly 20,000, did take longer than this. But, I mean, even if it's not in first place, it is still in the top 5, I'm sure, in terms of creatures that have taken a long time before they drop their card. So what am I going to do now? Well, I'm going to finish this realm. I'm going to go home. I'm going to hand in my rune of... well, first of all, I'm going to collect my... my Goblet of Trials. And then I'm going to hand in my Rune of Prophecies. I think we're going to be able to fully finish our Rune of Prophecies. Yes, we are, because the only other thing we'll need to do is Siralim. Perfect. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a longer episode. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Blessed Chimera, I don't know, man. Sounds like chaos? I mean, sorcery would have been my second guess. Alright, come on, let's get this. Let's get this done. Get this done. Okay, and as you can see, I stopped farming Torture Chamber because eventually I was like, I've spent many runs in that area, and I got some good stuff in there, but eventually you do need a bit of variety just to prevent you from going insane, basically. Alright, not really seeing anything else to do in this realm, so let's go home. And let us end this episode. And how are we going to end? Well, before we hand in our project, let's collect the Goblet of Trials. And let's see what we get. Do we get... There's only one creature that I'm looking for whenever I look through these rewards, and that is, of course, the Revenant Horror. And much to my horror, it seems we do not have any knowledge for it yet again. It's okay, it'll happen. And I am gonna have to re-roll this. I'll do that. I'll do that off screen. What I'm gonna do now is just gonna play Siralim, and then we'll hand in the Rune of Prophecies. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Alright. Again, we'd like to get some treasure, because it would give us a chance. I mean, notoriety isn't bad either, but treasure would give us a chance of getting a few more knowledge drops. So we want to roll a 2, which we did not. Did that 3 turns? Okay. Skip ahead, okay. And collect some power. We want to roll a 3, which we did not get. Okay. We are probably gonna just... Well, notoriety isn't bad. We got our final turn. And nothing. Okay. That's fine. But we are gonna finally hand in a fully completed Rune of Prophecies. It's the first one of these we've done in quite a while. Let's take a look at what we get. 6 pages of loot. Or could be something good. 43,000 piety. Okay, let's see what we get. Again, I'm really only looking at the knowledge. And I'm really only looking for one thing. And it looks like we, yet again, did not get the one thing that I've been looking for. Let's look at the new rune and see all of the many reasons where we're not going to be able to fully complete it. Well, we're not going to be doing false gods. Yeah, we're not going to be doing false gods, and we're not going to be doing creature masters, not just yet. Okay, the rest of it seems straightforward. Alright. Let me hand in my project. Let's start a new project. Raid has also given us some extra things, but yet again, not what I need. Does give us a bit of a head start on getting... Oh, we need to start a new raid. But yeah, it does give us a few completion marks. Oh, not a hunt, but a raid. It does give us a few completion marks on the new Rune of Prophecies. And now, I think it's time to end this episode. Yeah, I'll do my outro, and then I'll re-roll this. I think that makes the most sense. So, what have we accomplished this episode? One thing I'll start by doing is something that I forgot to do at the end of last episode, which is show you the recently earned achievements. As you can see, we've been... getting some good ones. Raider 7, I want to get... Honestly, even if I hit 100 raids, I might keep doing raids because it's a good way of getting knowledge. Assassinations, once I hit 100, I'm definitely going to stop those because they take a long time and you could be doing so many other things. You can only run 5 projects at a time. And assassinations are definitely, like, they're a bit of a chore. Experiments as well, useless. Totally useless. I'm only doing them for the achievements, and once I'm done, I'll probably never do an experiment ever again. Luck of the Draw, that's for completing card sets. Ultimately, we'll want to complete every card set. Even if we hit, you know, even if there are no more achievements for getting cards, like, you know, we complete 100 sets and they're like, oh, that's enough. No, we will want to complete all of them. Just because that's the kind of a masochist that I am. Donation to Zante. All the gods have achievements like that. You have to donate to them 100 times. I think Tartareth and Regalis are the ones that I've hit 100 with, just because I spent a lot of time in those realms. We hit rank 50 with Aeolian, that's good. We obtained 50 million crystal, that's good. And we donated to Aeolian 70 times as well. Donated 50 times to Tenebris. Oh yeah, and then I think... I didn't show you the achievements, I think I just showed you the master fight. There was that one nether realm where we fought the 3 masters, we got a few achievements for that. And then we completed 50 forge missions, hit rank 50 with 4080, got 50 million brimstone, 50 donations to Fryden, we beat Azural, Essence collector. I think we might have hit the 50 million mark for every single resource. We'll have to check that. And then, more donations. Ooh, provoker for provoking 25,000 times. That's a good one. Donate 70 raid missions. Yep. A quarter of a million creatures killed for serial killer 8. We'll probably have to kill a million to finish that. And granite 50 million. I think now we're getting to older achievements that I've already seen. Yeah, luck of the draw 15. And 50 million power, definitely, we've seen that. Okay, so now I think we are caught up in terms of the achievements. One final thing I'll do is, I think they might be... Oh wait, we have to... We need... We're gonna need... Oh, fuck. We're gonna need 500 stat boosting scrolls. Are you serious? Are you actually serious? How many of these do we have? How many? Where even are they? Scroll. Okay. So we have a good amount of them already. We've got 300, so we won't need that many more. So that's fine. That's fine. I was briefly panicking. I was like, oh, if the game's gonna tell me that you needed to do more training missions, I would have lost my mind. Anyway, I got sidetracked. What was I even? I was looking for one particular collection of achievements, and they must be realm. Or, hang on, a character, a castle? Like, where are the achievements for for collecting essence and power, all that kind of thing? Hang on, let me just look at this. Unlock. Here we go. So we have Brimstone Collector 10, Crystal Collector 10, Essence Collector 10, Granite Collector 10, and I believe Power is the last one. And even Emblem Collector 10 as well. I think there's another one for Piety, but that might be somewhere else. And then these are all the achievements for different... we've got to collect anointments, but for that we'll have to resume making deep realm progress. Anyway. All of this is to say that made some pretty good progress in this episode. There's one more farming session left to go, and one more thing that I really want to accomplish, and that I'll leave you with, just as a way of psyching myself up for the thing that I'm going to try to do in the one episode that we have left. So I did get some knowledge with the Revenant horror. 390 out of 500. All I need is 110 more knowledge somehow. We are like 2 drops away. 2 drops minimum. Could be 50 and 75. Could be 100 and then literally anything else. Could be 75 and 100. Could be like... There are different combinations that could work. The point is, if we get lucky, all we need to do is get this remaining 110 knowledge, and then that card is as good as ours. And I am going to make it happen next episode. Somehow, I'm gonna make it happen. I don't know how, but I'm gonna do it. The episode might end up being 2 hours long because, you know, when I'm showing all the other highlights as well. I'm not just gonna skip everything. It might be that everything else, all the other highlights, while I'm waiting for this 110 knowledge to drop, ends up accumulating up to, you know, like 200, not 200, like 2 hours of footage. Even if that happens, I am going to not end next episode until I have this Revenant horror card, right? So that is the goal for next episode before I end these farming sessions. And I really want to get this done because once these farming sessions end, the very next thing we're going to start doing is we're going to start challenging the Gate of the Gods. And the way it works is we are going to have to fight these gods all the way to level 50. Like one god at a time, obviously. We're going to have to really dig deep, and the Revenant card set damage reduction might actually end up being a crucial part of that. But anyway, that is the plan. And having told you what the plan is, I think now it is time for me to bring this episode to a close. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed my various struggles, my various triumphs and frustrations as I made my way through yet another series of farming sessions, cobbling together the footage that made up this episode. We are now at 415 cards. No doubt we'll find quite a few more next episode as well, but yes. I hope you will join me for the next episode, and until then, take care.